Hello. So today I am going to explain. We are going to dive a little deep and see how NF kappa B acts as an inhibitor and how it is how it is working in your body. Our body is actually performing complex processes day in and day out. Uh, if you look at the functioning of what is happening inside your body, you will be amazed. There is this is the miracle that is happening every day basis. This miracle is happening within you. We are not paying attention to it. But yeah, this is a miracle. This is the miracle. The way your body functions, how the so many cells, you have so many receptors on your skin, more than the stars in the galaxy. So there's so much to look at it. The one lifetime is not enough. If you look at if you start looking at all the processes in the body, one part you can basically we are going to concentrate on one signaling pathway. I am going to explain now. We do not know the background of this, so I'm going to tell you about few things. Don't be scared if you see anything Greek and Latin on the screen. Anyways, we don't have to give any exams. Whatever you understand, you take. Otherwise, just leave it. You can see video again and again. You can go back. You can come forward. You can switch, and that way you can try to understand whatever you can. If you don't understand, just leave it. Don't stress out yourself. We are not here to get stressed, but we are here to understand why in so many diseases we are recommending curcumin. And basically we are going to see in this video how how and how curcumin is working in case of arthritis, and how NF kappa B signaling pathway, how it is in picture, and some other things also we will see related to NF kappa B, little bit here and there, because we will see the signaling pathway and what the pathway is and what are its controls and all that. So get ready for that. NFKB or NF kappa B, that K stands for kappa, which is a Greek alphabet, like you have gamma, lambda. These are also called as lambda light chain. These are the light chains. The kappa light chain test can measure the protein levels in your blood plasma. So the B is for beta cells, or kappa B, that is how it is named. So what is the new approach? Nothing but just using what is available to us with the knowledge that we have, and we have to fine tune everything and use it to our best usage. See, the traditional medicines are working at COX level, or they are working at enzyme levels, but now we are working at a transcription factor level. So this is the change that we are doing, major change that we are doing over here. Factor that is talking to your nucleus, when it gets disturbed, when it is they call it as upregulated, so the communication turns into miscommunication basically, and that is what we have to regulate. So we are regulating the NF kappa B. NF kappa B was discovered by Dr. Ranjan Sen in the lab of Nobel Prize laureate David Baltimore via its interaction with an 11 base pair sequence was used in the immuno and the B cells light chain enhancer were used. Immunoglobulin protein molecule kappa B is a immunoglobulin protein molecule. He has used that 11 base pair change, and he had discovered this particular pathway. The medicines that are available with us, NSAIDs or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug, these are also analgesic. So for all analgesic purposes these are used, and DMARDs, that is disease modifying anti-rheumatic drugs, that is for arthritis. ARD can slow the progression, but they don't essentially stop the degeneration of the in case of rheumatoid arthritis. AIDs also, they reduce the pain and inflammation. They cannot eradicate it totally with the side effects that they have. NSAIDs, traditional and DMARD, these are well known to cause ulcers in your. They give you gastric troubles. Ulcers are caused. You cannot use them for a long time. We are very well known with the side effects of these. So we are heading forwards to some better solution, which is regulating the NF kappa B. Because NF kappa B controls many genes involved in inflammation. It is not surprising that NF kappa B is NF kappa B can handle so many things: inflammatory diseases, inflammatory bowel disease, arthritis, sepsis, gastric. These are only just few that we are listing out on this particular screen. There are many actually. I have been talking about them a lot, and I'll be talking about more other also that NF kappa B can handle. Dietary supplements are available in the market, supplements that provide you mineral, vitamin and all, but this is the functional foods we are yet to explore. Functional foods are foods that regulate the functions in your body, and that is exactly what we are doing via curcumin. So this is what is our futuristic approach towards controlling the managing the problems in the body. So this is your NF kappa B signaling pathway. See, here you have inducers over here. Inducers. Inducers means what induces NF kappa B, what causes upregulation of cytokines. These are related to inflammation. T cells, these are type of cells. Then viral proteins, some viral proteins they cause. All these oxidative stress is again what we are going to see today. It is one of the factor for arthritis, eczema, bacterial products. So these are the things that cause upregulation of NF kappa B, or disturbs the communication within your cells. What are the targets? These are the targets. We will not get into details of this, but you can see COX is one of the target. VEGF inhibitor. So NF kappa B is also VEGF inhibitor. It is also a COX inhibitor. It will inhibit COX in a limited manner, so you will not have those side effects of these MMPs. Again, these are the tissues. These are again protein cells that are involved in tissue remodeling. Means these cells are involved in building of your tissues. So these are also important for arthritis. Again, all these things. These are for anti-apoptosis. That is why cancer also curcumin works for proliferation. It is for arthritis also, because we want to stop the degeneration, and we want to. This is for creation of new tissue. Healthy tissue. So in case of curcumin, you will also get healthy tissues can be rebuilt. So this can also be used for sport purposes. Okay, sports. Also for sports purposes you can use this. You can take a glance at it. The NF kappa B signaling pathway. This is it. let us see role of NF-kappa B during inflammation in arthritis. Now there are the inducers of NF-kappa B cell signaling pathway that cause activation of transcription factor NF-kappa B inside the cytoplasm of the cell. Now this activated functional NF-kappa B transcription factor then translocates to the nucleus of the cell, where it interacts with the promoter sequences of hundreds of target genes and cause their transcription to yield effector proteins of target genes. ये जो इफेक्टर प्रोटीन्स है जो सीक्रेट हो रहे हैं ट्रांसक्रिप्शन फैक्टर की वजह से, these effector proteins are then secreted outside the cell where they mediate their effects and contribute to inflammation. तो अब ये इफेक्टर प्रोटीन्स जो है जो NF कप्पा भी डिसफंक्शनल के कारण हुआ है are mediators of inflammation. Actually they are also known to be inducers of NF kappa B. Thus they activate the NF kappa B pathway and further augment the action of NF kappa B to cause production of effectors of inflammation. तो इस तरीके से inflammation हमारी बॉडी में तैयार हो जाता है. ये बॉडी खुद इन्फ्लामेशन तैयार कर रही है. ऑटो इम्यून डिजीज़ के बारे में हम बात कर रहे हैं. नाउ दिस अपरेगुलेशन ऑफ NF कप्पा बी कॉजेज अपरेगुलेशन ऑफ मीडिएटर्स एंड इन्फ्लामेशन. अभी ये साइकिल हो गई है बॉडी में. अपरेगुलेशन हो गया NF कप्पा बी का, वो न्यूक्लियस से बात कर रहा है, न्यूक्लियस से बात करके इफेक्टर प्रोटीन्स सेल के बाहर जनरेट करवा रहा है, और वो जो प्रोटीन जनरेट हो रही है वो आपको इन्फ्लामेशन बॉडी में क्रिएट करे. नाउ this sets when you do upregulation of NF kappa B, then this sets a positive feedback loop between NF kappa B and the mediators of inflammation, which aggravates and maintains the inflammation process. तो हमको NF kappa B signaling pathway को काबू में करना है, उसको डिसफंक्शनल नहीं जो हो गया है, डिसफंक्शनल हो गया है, उसको रेगुलेट करना है. और ये रेगुलेट करने का काम जो है वो कुरकुमिन के मॉलिक्यूल्स करते हैं, बिकॉज दे आर NF कप्पा बी इनहिबिटर्स. ये इंड्यूसर्स है जो इन्फ्लामेशन क्रिएट करता है. NF कुरकुमिन जो है उसको इनहिबिट कर देता है. तो जो भी ऑटो इम्यून डिजीजेज आपकी बॉडी क्रिएट करती है उसको NF ये कुरकुमिन आपको उसको बंद करने में मदद करता है. जो यहाँ पे दो दवाइयाँ हैं बाज़ार में. यू हैव NSAIDs विच रिड्यूस पेन एंड इन्फ्लेमेशन, एंड यू हैव DMARD डिजीज़ मॉडिफाइंग एंटी, ये रूमेटिक आर्थराइटिक ड्रग्स है. डिजीज़ मॉडिफाइंग एंटी रूमेटिक ड्रग्स बोला जाता है. DMARD और NSAIDs ये दोनों ही पेन को रिड्यूस करते हैं. NSAIDs और DMARD जो है वो प्रोग्रेशन को स्लो करते हैं, लेकिन उसे बंद नहीं कर सकते. कुरकुमिन जो है वो पूरा NF कप्पा बी सिग्नलिंग पाथवे के ज़रिए वो इस प्रोसेस ये जो साइकिल हुई है बॉडी के अंदर वो पूरी की पूरी वो बंद कर देता है. सो ये है कुरकुमिन का कमाल बोल सकते हो आप. दिस इज़ वंडरफुल ड्रग. सो ये दिस इज़ द डायग्राम. I have summarized the whole thing over here, what is happening in case of arthritis, whether it is osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis. एक में डिजनरेशन होता है, एक में डिग्रेडेशन होता है. ऊपर जो है ब्लू में कुछ फैक्टर्स है जिसकी वजह से ट्रिगर्स ये OA और RA आपका ट्रिगर होता है आपके बॉडी के अंदर. फिर वो एक्टिवेट करते हैं NF कप्पा बी को. ओके और उसके ऑनसेट ऑफ आर्थराइटिस, ये आपका आर्थराइटिस सेट हो जाता है. COX-2 ख़राब हो जाता है, MMP के कार्टिलेज ब्रेकडाउन हो जाते हैं, इन्फ्लेमेशन के सेल्स बन जाते हैं बॉडी में, और ये सब कुछ होता है. और प्लस इसके साथ में आप देखेंगे रेड बॉक्स में राइट डाउन में इनफिल्ट्रेशन ऑफ इम्यून सेल्स, ये आपकी इम्यूनिटी को भी अफेक्ट करता है। ओके, और ये जो नीचे ही है TNF अल्फ़ा और ये बीटा जो सेल्स है, ये आपके NF-κB को और एक्टिवेट कराते हैं। माने ये अभी लूप में चला गया, ये बार बार एक्टिवेट होता रहता है और बार बार ये सब जो चीज़ें होती रहती है, डिग्रेडेशन होता है, इन्फ्लेमेशन बढ़ता है और इम्यूनिटी को भी इफ़ेक्ट करता है। वापस NF-κB भी, तो ये लूप हो गया बॉडी के अंदर। तो कुरकुमिन क्या करता है, यहाँ पे हमने दिखाया है, कुरकुमिन इनहिबिट करता है, उसको कंट्रोल करता है। प्लस जो नुकसान हुआ है ऑलरेडी, जो कार्टिलेज गल गया है या डिग्रेड हुआ है, वीक हुआ है या गल गया है, तो उसको रीजनरेट भी कराता है। तो इस तरह से कुरकुमिन काम करता है बॉडी में। जाते जाते यहाँ एक चीज़ मैं ध्यान दिलाना चाहूँगी आपको, ये कार्ट्रिज रीबिल्ड वगैरह करना, ये कोई जैसे हम ऐसे आराम से बैठ के बात कर रहे हैं, इतना कोई आसान प्रोसेस नहीं है। इसमें बॉडी को बहुत मशक्क़त मेहनत करनी पड़ती है। नहीं तो अगर ऐसा होता तो हम कुरकुमिन खा खा के अमर हो जाते। कितना रीबिल्ड होगा, ये प्योरली आपकी इम्यूनिटी पे, एज फैक्टर पे, हर एक चीज़ पे। और भी ये खाली ये एक चीज़ नहीं हो रही है आपके बॉडी में, और भी कई सारी चीज़ें, कई सारे सिग्नलिंग पाथवेज, कई सारे कम्युनिकेशन सिग्नल्स आपके बॉडी में हो रहे हैं। So your soul lives in this miracle. Your body is a miracle where your soul likes to dwell. Take care of your body. Take care of your body. Take your health in your own hands. Bye bye.